What's good, family? We have made it all the way here to week 18. These are my picks for week 18. Um, and the crazy thing about this week, some teams you think are going to play, some teams not going to play, and you won't know until it's game time, until in the game, or whatever the hell. So I'm going to give you my best as far as I can give it to you, predicated on what I know now as what teams are going to play. We have KC playing today against Denver. I believe KC has something to play for. So I believe them to win. I don't think they'll cover the 10.5. I'm taking KC. We have Dallas on the road against Philly. I don't think Dallas is going to win because Dallas doesn't have a whole lot to play for. Philly does, just off for respect. And I believe if they win, they're in. They're winning and covering. Cincinnati, Joe Burrow's not going to play, so Cleveland's definitely going to win. Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers said he's going to play, and I understand why he wants to play because he doesn't want to have basically 3 weeks without playing competitive, A-class football. When you know by the time you hit the division round, you got a team that's hot, coming into town. He's experienced this when my Giants came to town, and last year when Tom came to town. So the difference between Green Bay this year and other years is that they have multiple ways of winning. They have multiple ways of winning. They can bludgeon you with the run game. And A-Rod could just basically bludgeon you with the run game and just go off play action and play off the run game. Let alone the fact that he could just drop back and be A-Rod. So he's going to win the MVP. I think what that reporter says he's a fucking idiot. I would love to see Jonathan Taylor win it because I'm sick of it being solely a quarterback award. Jonathan Taylor has 1,700 yards already. He's going to finish with 18 and change. Unless he has a super game, 2,000. I mean, what the fuck a running back got to do to win? I won't be mad if Jonathan Taylor wins, but I want him to win for the right reasons. End of the day, you don't have to like that he was vaccinated, but shit. I can't argue about him being MVP because he kind of is. But anyway, Minnesota, Chicago. I believe Kirk Cousins is going to be playing. He didn't play last week. And I do think Minnesota has something to play for. Just for Mike Zimmer alone, I take Minnesota. Washington coming to New York. Giants get a chance to avenge what should have been a win early in the season. But they're not. And I kind of feel sorry for Joe Judge because this point last year, win, lose, or draw, you went into the last game of the season with optimism for the Giants' future. You don't have that optimism this year, and that's what's making Joe Judge look bad. Is making him really look bad. Even though if he hasn't lost the locker room, I don't think he has. It puts the question mark as to, is he going to be the answer for the future? Because right now, they don't look to be moving in the right direction. Their offense is futile. They can't get nothing done. I mean, nothing done. And it becomes a virus. You know what I'm saying? The left tackle, Thomas, he had a portion of this year where he looked damn good. But last week, yes, he went up against Robert Quinn, who's second in the league with 18 sacks. But it ended up spreading to him, and he was getting whooped after a while. So, I wish Joe Judge the best. It's to the point right now where if he gets fired, I won't argue against it. If he stays, I'm not mad at that. But one thing I will say, if he does stay, he has to hire a better staff. Freddie Kitchens, Jason Garrett, has to hire a better staff. Has to. Patrick Graham, I like Patrick Graham, but he has to get a better staff on offense. Indy and Jacksonville, just give the ball to Jonathan Taylor, let him rack up. They're going to win and they're going to cover and they'll be in. Pittsburgh, Baltimore. Hudley's going to be playing. Lamar Jackson's out. Hudley right now is the better option, but Baltimore can't run the football the way they used to, and Pittsburgh has a hard time stopping the run. They'll keep it competitive because Pittsburgh, Baltimore. This is what they do. They love fighting each other. But Big Ben will get a win in this last game, which should be his last game because he's done. Tennessee and Houston. I think Tennessee has the number 1 seed wrapped up. I think they do. If they play, they win. New Orleans against Atlanta. I actually like Atlanta. I actually like Atlanta. I think he has them moving in the right direction. I really do. And New Orleans has so many issues with their quarterback. They have a great defense, so many issues with the quarterback. Lord knows what they're going to do. We have the Jets on the road and Buffalo. Buffalo wants to win the division, so they got something to play for. So Jets, just out of respect, they got something to play for. But Buffalo, this is what they done all year, whoop up on bad teams. I like Buffalo. San Fran against the Rams. No matter who plays, Jimmy Garoppolo or the backup, the rookie. I like the Rams. The Rams need this more. The Rams need this more. San Fran, they're a dangerous team if they get into the playoffs because of the way they run the football, because of how physical that front line is, the creativity in that running game. They are a dangerous team. And one thing the Rams don't do well defensively is when you run it right at them. So right now, no matter who's the quarterback, they're going to run it right at LA. And LA has to buckle that trend strap. They're running the football. What you going to do about it? New England, Miami, this is going to be a great football game. This is going to be a great football game. New England should have won the game earlier this year, but because of a fumble, Miami's been playing good ball until last week. Let's see if New England's defense can force Tua to look the way he looked last week. I like New England. Seattle gets Arizona. I was happy to see Russell Wilson look good. I think he needed that. I think he needs it again this week. I like the news that the Cardinals got that J.J. Watt is coming back for next week in the wild card round. I think that helps them out defensively, take some pressure off of Janet Jones and Simmons. I liked what Kyler Murray had to bounce back, but Arizona needs this. They need it. So I like Arizona. Tampa can't stay out of this. Antonio Brown. He's the gift that keeps on giving, I swear to God. And I posted on IG, and I mean that. Let's, for 2022, let's not condone bad behavior. I genuinely mean that. Let's not condone bad behavior. No matter what story, I don't believe anything Antonio Brown says. I mean, I don't. The fact of the matter is, no matter what he says, his behavior is unwarranted. Unwarranted. I do believe they will bounce back from that because of who they got leading them with Tom Brady. Tom Brady has single-minded tunnel vision focus. Very Kobe Bryant-like. You know what I'm saying? They are two of the same peas in the pain, same pod. So he will ignore that and push forward because he's trying to win a Super Bowl, nothing else. So I like Tampa. Then we got the Chargers and the Raiders. Both need to win and get in. And you know what? As talented as the Chargers are, they're the more talented football team. I'm going to take the Raiders because Derek Carr has been marvelous this year. The fact that he even has this team in this position, given what they've gone through this year, he's been marvelous this year. And I like the Raiders to win a close one and make the playoffs. That's my takes. Your boy, Urban Sports Guru. I'm out. Salute.